So this is a model of our memorial. So as you can see, it is an amphitheater. Well, I've been told it looks like a coliseum when it's just out in the open like this, so here's a better view. So see, it's an amphitheater. The top level is slightly raised above the ground level, and then after that it just goes down with each level until you reach the bottom, which should be, I think we said, about 24 feet below ground level. It's a very tall monument. Or, not tall, deep monument. So, as you can see, let's go back to the isolated version. So as you can see here, there are 3 levels. The top level has a path running around the middle of it, and that's because it's the only part of the monument, well, the only level of the monument that you can walk about on, the top level. And the green bits of the monument show where the statues will be, statues to represent civilian deaths. I'm not entirely certain of the number we decided on for the top level, but there will be statues on either side of the path, and they will have information alongside them, and as well as stuff like anecdotes, poems, all that good stuff. And for the lower 2 layers, which will not have any walking access, the statues will just be there. They'll just be there to represent the people. The lowest level will be, as you can see from the darker bits, will be made from darker material than the top level. Top level is probably just regular concrete sidewalk sort of thing. You know, regular walking path as well as the stairs. With the walls and the lower level, we wanted to have sort of like a feeling of like the void left behind after all of these deaths happened. So we opted to color code it darker, and we'll be using darker materials. The bottom part is sized so that hopefully the people standing on the bottom will be able to see the statues surrounding them from way up higher, which would hopefully create a sort of overwhelming feeling, like, wow, all these people are dead. That's a lot of death, you know? And the inner walls of the lowest level will be covered in information just on World War II and civilian deaths there. The stair design here is designed to be sort of a hybrid between a regular staircase and a ramp. It's just, we didn't want to make it, because any ramp that we put in would have ended up being too steep, and we didn't want people to have to deal with that many stairs. Thus, the stair ramp. There are, how many levels is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 levels to get to the bottom, and they're all just short walks up and down the ramp. So, yeah, we didn't want people to be overwhelmed coming into and out of our memorial. So, with the sizing of the memorial, so as I've said before, the memorial is about 24 feet deep, with each of these lovely layers here being, this layer is about 6 feet tall, this one's 8 feet, and this one is 10 feet, you know, just progressing downwards, it gets bigger, leaving more room for statues and headroom for the information on the bottom. The actual width of the memorial, I believe we decided it would be about a football field in length, but again, I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to check the sketches, which I don't exactly want to do on the document right now, because that would take a bit of time. But yes, it's a pretty big memorial, but then again, World War II, big war, big death, big memorial.